Hey there, welcome to the Sharp Psych. Today's topic is all about the genetic psychological facts about women. We all know that men and women are biologically different, but have you ever wondered what those differences mean for women's psychology? In this video, we're going to explore some fascinating research on the genetic psychological differences between men and women and what they can tell us about the female psyche. So whether you're a woman or just wanting to understand women better, or even just interested in learning more about the science of gender, you won't want to miss this deep dive into the genetic psychological facts about women. Let's get started. Fact number 1. Women have more brain connections. Research has shown that women have better multitasking abilities due to the way their brains are wired. That's because women have more brain connections than men. The female brain has more white matter, which connects different areas of the brain, making women better at multitasking and handling multiple tasks simultaneously. This means that women are better at juggling multiple tasks and can switch between them more efficiently than men. A study published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that women's brains were more efficient than men's when it came to switching between tasks. The researchers used fMRI scans to examine brain activity in both men and women as they perform tasks that require them to switch between different tasks. The results showed that women's brains were able to make the switch more efficiently than men's brains. Another study published in the journal Neuroimage found that women have more connections between the left and the right hemispheres of their brains than men. This means that women are better at processing information from both sides of the brain simultaneously. This could explain why women tend to be better at multitasking and why they're often better at verbal communication than men. So the next time you see a woman juggling multiple tasks at once, you can appreciate her impressive multitasking skills. Fact number 2. Women have better memories. Did you know that women have better memories than men? Studies have shown that women tend to have better recall for verbal information, like words and conversations, as well as visual information, like faces and images. This is due to the fact that women have a larger hippocampus, a part of the brain responsible for memory. A study published in the journal Nature Neuroscience found that women's hippocampi were larger than men's hippocampi. The researchers used MRI scans to examine the brains of men and women and found that women's hippocampi were 10% larger than men's. This could explain why women tend to have better memory retention and why they're better at recalling emotional events, faces, and names. Another study published in the journal Hippocampus found that women's hippocampi were more active than men's hippocampi when it came to memory retrieval. Again, researchers used fMRI scans to examine brain activity in both men and women as they performed memory retrieval tasks. The results showed that women's hippocampi were more active than men's when it came to memory retrieval. So the next time you need to remember something important, you might want to ask a woman for help. She might just surprise you with her amazing memory skills. Fact number 3. Women are more empathetic. Did you know that women are more empathetic than men? It's been shown in many studies that women tend to be more in tune with other people's emotions and feelings. This may be because women have higher levels of oxytocin, which is sometimes called the love hormone, as it's associated with bonding and social connection. Additionally, women have a larger anterior cingulate cortex, a part of the brain responsible for processing emotions and empathy. A study published in the journal Brain and Cognition found that women are better at recognizing emotional expressions than men. The researchers showed pictures of emotional expressions to men and women and asked them to identify the emotion. The results confirmed that women were better at recognizing emotional expressions than men. This could explain why women tend to be more empathetic than men and why they're better at reading facial expressions and body language. This makes women better at understanding and connecting with the emotions of others. Women's greater empathy can be a real asset in many situations, from supporting a friend in need to working in a caring profession like healthcare or teaching. So let's appreciate and celebrate the unique strengths that women bring to the table, including their incredible empathy. Let's also recognize the importance of empathy in our daily lives and strive to cultivate this important trait in ourselves. Fact number 4. Women are more resilient. Studies have shown that women are better at bouncing back from difficult situations and coping with stress than men. It's not just about being mentally tough, but also about having the right tools and support to get through tough times. One reason women may be resilient is due to their larger prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, planning, and problem-solving. This means that women are better equipped to handle stress and manage challenging situations. But that's not all. Women also tend to use more positive coping strategies when faced with adversity. For example, seeking emotional support, reframing the situation in a more positive light, and finding meaning and purpose in the experience. Additionally, studies have found that women have stronger social networks and more supportive relationships, which can help them feel more secure and less overwhelmed in tough times. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling to cope, remember that women are often great role models for resilience and bouncing back. Take a page from their book and reach out to your support system. Focus on the positive aspects of the situation and find ways to learn and grow from the experience. Fact number 5. Women have a stronger sense of smell. Women also have a better sense of smell than men. Women have more olfactory receptors in their brains, the cells responsible for detecting odors, which allows them to distinguish between different scents more easily. This makes women better at identifying and remembering smells. A study published in the journal Chemical Senses found that women had more olfactory receptors than men. The researchers used a smell test to measure the ability of men and women to detect and remember smells. The results confirmed that women were better at identifying and remembering smells than men. Another study published in the journal Neuroimage found that women had more brain activity in the olfactory cortex, the part of the brain responsible for processing smells. The researchers used fMRI scans to examine brain activity in both men and women as they smelled different odors. So next time you're trying to identify a particular smell, you might want to ask a woman for help. Fact number 6. Women are more sensitive to pain. Studies have found that women have a lower pain threshold and more pain receptors in their skin than men. This means that women are more likely to experience pain in response to the same stimulus and may feel pain more intensely than men. But there's a positive side to this. Women are more likely to seek medical help for pain and follow through with treatment plans, which means they catch and treat health problems early. So while experiencing pain may not be pleasant, women's sensitivity to pain can actually be beneficial in the long run. Fact number 7. Women tend to have stronger verbal communication skills than men. Did you know that women have a natural advantage when it comes to verbal communication skills? Research has shown that women tend to have larger language centers in their brains, process language more efficiently, and use more complex language than men. This makes them skilled at expressing their thoughts and feelings, understanding nonverbal cues, and building and maintaining social relationships. In fact, studies have found that women are better at initiating and maintaining conversations than men, using a rapport style of communication that focuses on building connections. So if you're a woman, be proud of your communication skills and keep using them to connect with others. And if you're a man, there's no need to worry. You can always work on improving your verbal communication skills too. The bottom line is that good communication is the key to building relationships and achieving success. So let's all strive to be the best communicators we can be. Alright, it's time for our final fact of the day about women. But before we get to it, don't forget to check the links in the description below for my best recommendations when it comes to psychology. So, fact number 8. Women are more likely to experience body dissatisfaction. This means that women are more likely to feel unhappy with their physical appearance, including their weight, shape, and size. There are a few factors that contribute to body dissatisfaction in women. One major factor is societal pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards, which are often perpetuated by media images and advertising. These standards can be difficult or even impossible to meet, which can lead women to feel like they're falling short. Research has also shown that women tend to compare their bodies to other women, which can exacerbate feelings of body dissatisfaction. This can lead to a cycle of negative self-talk and self-criticism that can be difficult to break. Body dissatisfaction can have several negative psychological effects, including low self-esteem, poor body image, and even depression and anxiety. It can also lead to unhealthy behaviors like disordered eating and excessive exercise. It's important to note that body dissatisfaction affects people of all genders, but it's more prevalent among women. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach that involves promoting body positivity, challenging unrealistic beauty standards, and helping women develop a healthy relationship with their bodies. So there you have it, some of the genetic psychological facts about women that make them unique. From having more brain connections to being more resilient, women have some fascinating biological differences than men. These differences have implications for various aspects of life, including communication, memory retention, stress management, and pain perception. Understanding these differences can help us appreciate the diversity of human nature and promote gender equality. That's it for today's video. Let us know in the comment section if you have anything to add to our list. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.